NPCs. You know them, you love them. Wait, no, not like that. No! Originally, I was going to make this a worst from best ranking of all the NPCs. But then I thought, yes, I have thoughts. Well, what if I made this into a tier list? So yeah, every NPC gets in Blackpowder ranked. S being the best, and D for worst. Let's get started. Oh yeah, all the NPCs on here are characters listed on the characters tab of the official GNB wiki if you were wondering what I am including as an NPC. Jacob. He's kind of mid. Sure, we're only able to escape because of him, but he's kind of stupid. Like Kiwi over here.
Hey!
Jacob miscalculates the fuse, blowing him up immediately, which was actually because the devs didn't want to animate him, well, living, so he just dies immediately. He also doesn't have any voice lines, so that kind of sucks. C tier. Well, actually, him blowing up the gate, which not only kills him, but has the chance to kill others, is pretty funny, so I'll bump it up to B tier. Jean-Louis Petit-Wee-Wee Dubois. Yes, that's his full name. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's French, so pretty cool. Maybe part of this is because he's part of, objectively, the best map in the game. No further elaboration. And just further adds to the epicness. Also, please stop vote killing the noob who spawned the horde early. You just gotta get good. Oh yeah, he's the only NPC in the entire game to survive the horde. I just think that's impressive. Well, unless you count the ferryman, the sailor, Bubbles, the HMS Undaunted crew, and... well. He's the only actually important character in the game who survives. A tier. Gebhard, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the rest of the name, Blucher. He's pretty cool. I like his voice acting, even if that cough sounds a bit strange. It also helped that he's got his assistant, which... his assistant is cool, I guess. We'll talk about him next. Also, since I know people hate when I do this, and because I know the correct pronunciation, I'm gonna call him Blucher instead of Blucher. So, womp womp to the pronunciation correctors, get a lot. So, Blucher gives you the key, assistant says the funny line, becomes a runner, and is invincible for about 3 to 5 seconds. So yeah, good luck soloing Cobb, A tier. Godsefu, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, so we'll call him Assistant. Assistant gives Blucher a cup of tea and takes care of him. He's an officer of the Godsefu or something regiment and has one voice line. He dies horribly. His face looks kind of funny once he dies. He has a voice line, which is more than Jacob's, so B tier as well. Ferryman and Sailor. These two are lumped together because they're pretty much the same. They have pretty lackluster characters. Actually, no, they don't even have characters. All they are just rigs with animations, which I guess is what all of them are, but that's besides the point. And they save the player, which is cool, I guess, since I don't really like to die, but, you know. Other than that, they're pretty much nothing. D tier for both. Bubbles. Without him, we would all still be using pistols and muskets. Whether that's a good or bad thing, you decide. Bubbles is the shopkeep and just watches as you sit there for 5 hours on the musket tab for footage. Wait, that's what I do. Dang. Anyways, before the 0.10 version, Bubbles was just this guy who sat in the corner of the old yet very nostalgic shop. But now, he's got animations and voice lines.
Come on, stop standing there and buy something.
A tier, easily. Headless Horseman, C tier. Hold on, before you hang me out the window like the guy in Tyrell Village. Let me explain.
Oh, he's dead.
As an enemy, yes, he is S tier, because, well, what else is there really to compare to?
Can you go through the building?
A zombie, a fast zombie,
Oh.
and a literal boss who can summon zombies and one-shot you with his various attacks. But as a character, which is what I'm ranking him on, he's kind of corny, like his evil laugh, and I'll say some lines whenever he does stuff. But what else is there in his character? He's got more lines than Jacob. Almost everyone does. But that's kinda it. Again, cool enemy though, C tier. Royal Navy brig sloop crew, B tier. Now unlike the Headless Horseman, who is a really cool enemy, both a lackluster character, the brig sloop crew got some cool voice lines, special animations, and they're cool enemies. They shoot back at ya and reload. It's a literal battle. But they're pretty bad at their jobs if they can be taken by a tiny boat. What else? Oh yeah, there are 18 of them! B tier. HMS Undaunted crew, A tier. They might not have actually done really anything to zombies, from my experiences. Are barely noticeable, and for the love of me, I can never find all three of them. What they are is emotional support. Just knowing that there are NPCs at least trying to fight against the zombies is always pretty nice. Also, because this is from Middlevard, as some people call it, I'm pretty nostalgic of the crew, so yeah. And because it's Middlevard, I have no footage of it. Yippee. A tier character. Okay, enough waiting. The one you all came here for me to talk about. Or maybe you cared about Jacob, Gene, the sailor, well. Barry! This guy has the most voice lines, I think, and excluding Bubbles and the Headless Horseman, because they technically can just keep saying their voice lines, so they technically have infinite. And is the core reason that we escape. But unlike the ferryman and sailor, he sticks it to the very ends, and I do mean very ends. Unfortunately, for some reason, everybody sims for him. Not as much as Sebastian Solus, thank God, but you know, I'm just not gonna elaborate any further. He's pretty good, and objectively the best one in the game. I have his voice lines memorized. Please help me, the emotions are engraved in my brain. S tier. Wow, we did it. Every single NPC/character in Guts and Blackpowder ranked on a tier list in under... I'm guessing this video is going to be under 8 minutes. Never done a tier list before. Constructing this tier list was a lot of fun, but kind of hard to make. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and or agreed with these rankings, then consider subscribing and liking the video. I know it's been a while since my last video. Been taking a short break with a quick side project of making a Roblox game. No further questions. That kind of went nowhere, not gonna lie. Anyways, join the Discord for information on videos and just, you know, talk to more of my Leo viewers. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.